What is going on, YouTube? SciGuy29 coming at you. This time for a video response for John Wade Boggs Fan and his 1,000th subscriber contest. And most of you have probably already seen a video response from someone or seen John's video itself. If not, what John was wanting to do, congratulations, first of all, by the way. Holy crap, 1,000, that's a lot. And John hasn't been doing this a terrible long time. So fantastic. And if you've never watched John's channel, I highly suggest you go do it. And it looks like this. And there you go. Looks just like that. So there's John's channel. So 1,000 subscriber contest and lots of other great stuff he has on here that he does. So he wanted us to share at least 5 channels that had less than 500 subs. Now, all of these that I've got at the time that I looked had less than 500. I know there's a couple that are getting close, though. So we're going to roll through these and see what we know. So our first channel is Vintage Card Steve. Vintage Card Steve is a Cubs fan, as you can tell by the beautiful Wrigley Field painting there. Loves Hall of Famers and autos. My favorite thing about Steve is there's no bullshit. Okay? He's going to say it like it is. If you don't like it, I don't think he really gives a crap. And I like that. As you can see, lots of video responses, just some great cards to show off as well as 54 Mr. Cub and auto. So first one there is Vintage Cards Steve. Moving right along, our next great channel that's now at 195 subs is none other than Sticks and Seams. He's at 195 there, as you can see. Griffey Jr., some show recaps. There's his Big Poppy, Sneaky Pacific Shine. Just good stuff all the way around. I like to watch it, and it's just a fun look at great cards. So you can see there he did his response as well. Next, we have Vintage Sanctuary. Vintage Sanctuary and Adam, new to the baseball card world of making videos. I think he used to do coins, but now he's doing cards. And as you can tell, vintage is kind of the theme. He's at 302 on the sub count. Just has great cards. He has some great stuff that he picked up at the National. And I just love the fact that it's a calming, just easy to listen to voice. I like to have it on a lot of times when I'm at school working, and I can put it on my big screen, but I don't have to be seeing it right away. I can hear him, and he does a great job describing and sharing things with me. So thank you, and that's Adam at Vintage Sanctuary. Next is one of the channels that has reached out to me a couple times, and that is another Fox Crew Cards. Maybe used to know him as MP Fox. Lots of good stuff here. As you can see, he's started doing some of the shorts. He does some X-rays. He does a Ray of the Day. So different things along those lines. You can see he does a Just Taste This One Chip Challenge kind of thing every now and then. But it's he and his son, Mateo, and it's just a real fun time. So plus he's a Twins fan because he grew up in Minnesota. So love that about him. Next, we are going to go to Iconic Baseball. Al and Iconic Baseball. And I'm going to hit on his videos here because he's got some great stuff. He's going through his top 100 players. You can see here this 7 hours ago, he uploaded his number 77, Charlie Gehringer. Just here's his video response for Wade Boggs Fan. 78 was Roy Campanella. So just a lot of fun stuff. Some Aaron Judge, a reality check. I just like the fact he shares his thoughts, but also shows great cards. And I love this series with the top 100. Moving right along is none other than Mr. Kebbo Jones. You can see him in his Brew Crew sweatshirt there. Go ahead and hit on his video look. Authentication or Danbury Mint, Orphan Card Rummage, Just some fun stuff. He does a lot of fun things, but also shows a lot of vintage. As you can see, he's now at 320 subscribers. Next, I have All Day Cards and Alex. I like Alex, as you can see, Orioles fan, but he's also mostly vintage. We'll go ahead and hit the look at this. Mail Time, The Usual Goodness, and I've watched that video, and yep, he's not kidding. The Usual Goodness is true. He also does hockey. He's an Ovechkin fan and Washington Capitals fan, but does a lot of Hall of Fame as well as his beloved Orioles stuff. Next is a guy that I look up to a great deal, and that is Brent at Near Mint Musings. 337 subs. The guy has just got great knowledge and has a lot of great videos as well. Not only because he's a Harmon Killebrew fan, you can see we've got some Clemente action going on, and just he's got some amazing cards. He's a Walter Johnson collector, and just it's a learning experience every time I listen to him. He also has talks about beer. He's got a Killebrewin, Harmon Killebrew cards and a beer that he drinks. So obviously, if you've been around my channel, you know how much I appreciate that. Not only that, but just a great guy. He sends stuff. He's been very kind to me. I'll put it that way. So Brent and Near Mint Musings. Last, but certainly not least, if I can find it, there we go. I'm going with Stories in Cardboard. This is kind of like my starting 9, I guess. These are the 9 that came to mind right away. You can see we've got some absolute goodness here and a wide range of things. 55 Topps All-American Football set. His sports cards really do tell a story. That's a really good episode. And this one, his most recent one, he's building a 54-55 Parkhurst hockey set. So just a wide range of things, great videos, great content, knowledgeable, and shares it with all of us. So the other thing he does is this 5 cool cards to collect. And there's not a theme always or anything like that, but it sure is fun to see what he comes up with for 5 cool cards. So once again, John, congratulations. This went a little longer than I'd planned on, but there it is. My submissions for your contest. Hope everyone's doing great. And as I always say, remember, collect what you love what you collect.